Next is the Shamlal Saxena Memorial Award. This award has been established by the family of late Sri Shamlal Saxena to perpetuate his memory. The award is in form of a bronze medal and cash prize out of the income from the endowment for the best published oblique unpublished work in the field of biomedical engineering by biomedical scientists. Dr. Kuldeep Singh, who is MD Pediatrics and MD Genetics, and Additional Professor, Department of Pediatrics, Coordinator, NAMS Medical Education Cell, AIIMS Jodhpur, would be has been conferred this award. He would be speaking on using technology to deliver cost-effective continuing professional development.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Chairpersons, Council Member of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, delegates, and all the participants. My topic is using technology to deliver cost-effective continuing professional development. This is co-authored by Professor J.S. Bajaj, and I would like to acknowledge that he has been mentoring and guiding about this project, that how we can use the technology for effectiveness to provide CPD. So at the World Federation of Medical Education in 1993, there was a recommendation that undergraduate medical education and the postgraduate medical education, regardless of their duration, are insufficient to ensure lifelong competencies. So there is still a need for providing continuing professional development to all the healthcare levels, undergraduate as well as postgraduate, as well as other health professional levels. The CPD implies self-directed and practice-based learning, maintaining and developing the competencies. There is no singular or correct way of doing the CPD. So we have to have the multiple ways of making, designing and implementing these CPDs. So multiple uses and standards for the use of internet has started emerging nowadays and being discussed by various workers in the medical and the dental education. AIIMS Jodhpur has the opportunity to host NAMSCON 2013, and there was a regional symposium on sleep medicine on 25th October. This was attended by more than 200 delegates, and there was a tremendous response, and this topic also proved to be a relevant and a model for integrated teaching, integrating all the departments, basics as well as higher and the clinical departments. So this symposium also provided us an opportunity to capture the presentations of the speaker with their contents. It also provides the framework along with the set of the contents which can be tested and experimented with a variety of formats to constitute an effective tool of CPD. So this value of the live CMU was evaluated in our earlier paper, which was published in National Academy of Medical Science Journal, issue 49. It said that well-planned educational activity with defined educational objectives delivered through the content expert under a conducive environment provides high satisfaction to the participant in gaining knowledge, improving skills and enhancing competencies. So such activities motivates to seek additional education programs. So when the live CME is there, it always provides an opportunity to seek additional information. So with this, our aim of the study was to seek the alternative method and technology for delivery of the contents of the NAM Sleep Symposium and to explore the utility of the web technology as a mode for effective delivery of academic content aimed at continuing professional development. So with this aim, this regional symposium consisted of 12 presentations from the content expert, and whole of the event was recorded on the high definition DVD with the twin cameras. AV clips are further edited for enhancing the content and effectiveness and were loaded on the NAMSCON website and also available on the NAMS website, which are installed permanently. Now these audios from these videos were separated with the help of VLC player, and they were synchronized with iSpring Pro software with options for integrating with a learning management system. Now this learning management system has been used widely, and commercially they are very costly. But LMS allow an instructor to create and deliver content, monitor the learner's participation and assess the student performance also. So these also allow learners to use interactive features such as threaded discussions, web conferencing, discussion forums and other method of communication. So we use SCOM. SCOM stands for Cerebral Content Objective Resonance Model, which has been provided by the ADL. It is a packaging system in which this content can be used by a variety of formats and different LMS. So there is no ambiguity or there is no limitation. For LMS we selected Moodle. Now this model is an open source software. Model stands for Modular or Object Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment, and this is highly customizable, and the programmers and educationists are using nowadays more for the educational purpose. So it was installed on a personal website, drkuldeep.org/NAMSCON. You can visit this website and you can go through this. The configuration required some extensive study of the documentation. After initial registration, students can log into and go through all these courses. Our evaluation was based on the structured questionnaire, telephonic interviews, personal discussions, and focus group interview with the students, residents, and the faculty. Now this is a website. I am just taking a clip. You can see this is a presentation on the sleep, and after registration we can see all the persons who are enrolled there. We can go to the presentations like quality of the life in obstructive sleep apnea, and this is SCORM package. On clicking this, it will open another window, and then the video will this audio will start, this multimedia will start. Now this multimedia has a characteristic that we can have the contents slides on one side and the presentation on the other side.
Bajaj, Professor Mohan, fellow speakers, and my dear.
We can listen to these presentations.
Today's topic of my presentation is quality of life in patients of obstructive sleep apnea. First of all, the definition of quality of life.
Flow of the information.
WHO defines quality of life as individuals' perception of their position in life in the context of the culture and value system in which they live and in relation to their goals, expectations, standards, and concerns. Two things are important here. Individual perception. There is no
test. You can also skip the slides.
Objective
if you want to skip forward, you can skip forward.
And it is measured in relation to the goals, quality of life. See, the health is.
So you can skip the slides forward.
In Western world,
if you want to listen to go to a particular slide, you can go, and the synchronized content is available. Audio of the synchronized slide.
Which ones are better? It depends on the research question. If you are,
so you can go to another presentation, and you can attend all these at the same time, or you can take your own pace and time to attend all these presentation. Again, this is another obstructive sleep apnea, endocrine aspect of the obstructive sleep apnea. So again, the loading will take some time, but it is fast even at a lower internet connection. So all these slides can be skipped. We can go forward.
After variety surgery, OSA may improve, but not fully. This is because the treatment of diabetic patients with OSA.
So again, there is another presentation at you can go sleep and stroke. There is some, you can also get information about the brief about that topic, so that you are better prepared at what is expected in that. And these slides are clear, and you can see the visuals, audio.
Good afternoon. Most strokes are caused as a multifactorial process, and because of multiple risk factors, chief amongst which are hypertension, diabetes, dyslipidemia, heart disease, smoking, and you know those. But there is emerging evidence that there is a whole lot of non-conventional risk factors which may also be as
you
a
can
cause
skip to the slide.
There are a lot of physiological functions which go altered when there is a problem in our sleep-wake cycle. Lectures. Reasons which have been implicated. I'm skipping a lot of spectrum.
So we have the opportunity to
Why
skip and
is
see these slides
related to stroke? Now,
as
there
per
are
our
shared
requirement.
risk factors, and you know that age is the biggest risk factor. We have this metabolic syndrome. We have hypertension, which is increasing. It's now said that almost 1 in 3 of adults.
So, and we can go to the program evaluation, this forum, and we can get some news that ASRS was conducted last month. Then we can go to the program evaluation. We can fill the form, and there are 11 questions were there. They were asked, and they were ranked on the 1 to 5 scale, and some descriptive information was also obtained. So this can be analyzed in the module only. This is a website, and then you can go to the, like, these are the different Google group, Facebook, it can be integrated, and so it provides an opportunity to interact with the social media, and we can get additional information. So based on this, our results showed that the registration process was easier. Some of the people felt some problems in the registration. Logging to the website was also easier. Content loading was fast, and overall, all these parameter, web interface, open discussion and viewing in the web browser of their choice was easier. And there was a satisfaction index of 95% in all these. And in the focus group discussion, we found we made into theme utility of the method for the CPD, self-directed learning, role of faculty in this module, and suggest means to improve. So there were a lot of utility has been proved that it supplements new areas and it helps in the self-directed learning, but especially for the motivators, highly motivated. For others, there is a constant reminders is required. And role of faculty has increased in this. Instead of being, they are to be interacting with all the participants. So it is more of the expert guiding as a mentor and as also designer, content designer. And they have suggested that few of the text can be deleted in the slides because the audio is already available. So we can design the slides in such a way that it is more deliverable to the students. We compared the cost of the live DVD with the recorded DVD and the CD with the PowerPoint presentation with this present study, and we found that the cost of 1,25,000, whereas the DVD preparation costs 72,000, along with the distribution to all the people. Whereas CD with the PowerPoint costs 7,600, here it costs only 3,500. So the cost is only 1/20th of all the cost of the live DVD, live CME, and it is available anytime to infinite number of participants. Another aspect of this result that it is highly customizable with Mahara for e-portfolio development, with WordPress for writing blogs, and we can help with the assessment also with the help of plugins. And there are other plugins are also available which are need based. It can be integrated with the mobile also. So these plugins required some technical knowledge. So we had already shown that a well-planned educational activity provides a high satisfaction to the participants in gaining knowledge, improving skills, and enhancing competencies. Comparison of the live CME and DVD-based CME was carried out at Dr. SN Medical College, Jodhpur, and was found to be equally effective. Advantage of the e-learning is that there is a flexibility in the time and place. There is adaptation to the individual needs. The individual can adapt to what he requires. Presentation of the procedure in different format is possible, and there is a possibility of interaction and communication, which at a moment that is relevant for the learner. So this also can be integrated in this. It is not only the live DVD of live CME provides an opportunity to interact. This also can provide an interaction. So while this debate is still continues regarding the comparative cost analysis and calculating the actual cost of the CPD, the need and the utility of these programs remains undoubted. So we can say that SCORM compliant multimedia with Moodle as an LMS is highly customizable for delivery of contents for the continuing professional development. And the technology is useful, cost effective, and affordable for delivery of the academic content and also for the continuing learning. I wish to acknowledge National Academy of Medical Sciences, who has sponsored and gave it funded the sleep medicine at NAMSCON 2013, as well as the CME held at Dr. SN Medical College, Jodhpur. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Singh. Thank you, Dr. Singh.
Yes.
I think it is highly innovative work that you've done. These things have been tried in other countries, but I guess in India it is not so much taken up.
Yes, yes.
We need to have highly motivated participants. And also secondly, I think that this has to be advertised that such a thing is available. Many people don't even know that this is thing available. But I think the initiative is really good. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do we have any comments or questions? Yes, please.
Will it give rise to any copyright issues or anything? The speakers have to be careful that they do not breach any copyright because it is available on the net.
Yeah, that we have assured. Because in the initial presentation, the sleep medicine, it was taken a copyright declaration from taken all the participants that this will be used for further research by the National Academy of Medical Sciences. And National Academy of Medical Sciences has provided me this opportunity. They have given the content to me for this research project.
Apart from the copyright,
Yes.
how do we assure that the participants who are giving has not violated rules of plagiarism or anything? Because it is very easy to copy slides and then present it there.
Okay.
So this author may give the copyright, but whether he has it is genuine thing or not, do you verify that before putting it?
So this is possible very well in this method also, because you can take the content of this and you can use the plagiarism software. You can paste it and you can get there is a how much percentage of copying is there. So it is possible. So but for the designer, for the content expert, this is very essential because it is going to be widely available to audience throughout the world. They should be careful that when the slides they are being captured, they should not contain the copied material. That has to be ensured by the participants, content experts.
Thank you, Dr. Kuldeep Singh. On behalf of the Academy, we request you to kindly seek the certificate and the check for the Shyam Lal Saxena Memorial Award.